Had to battle the elements today just to go check out a collection. Was I able to bring it home? Alright guys, before we get into this next video, please remember to hit the subscription button along with that notification bell. That notification bell will give you the heads up when I post new content. Regular content comes out Mondays and Thursdays, but that notification bell is important because sometimes I'll put out a smaller midweek video or go live for an auction or a mystery box unboxing or just a general live show. And that notification bell will help you know when all that stuff goes down. And also, if you enjoy the video, please hit the thumbs up. Now we are going to get right into it. We're going to get right into the car and we're going off to look at another collection. Okay guys, here we go again on the road, going deep into Connecticut. Meeting a guy who's got a bunch of stuff to sell. This is only a portion of what he has, and if things go well, you know, maybe we'll get a small amount next time, and the time after that, you know, you never know. So, super nice dude. Should be there in about 30 minutes, and we'll see what he's got. So guys, that's where we're going, and it is very dark and ominous over there. So this should be very interesting to look through comic books. Oh, I wonder if that's exactly where we're going. Crazy. We'll see. This is gonna be wild. Let's see if we can get another lightning blast here. Let's see. Oh, there you go. This should be fun. Well, things have escalated quickly here. I'm sure we'll get there. This is, it wasn't this bad about a mile ago. But we'll make it. Whoa, we will make it. Lightning coming down all over the place, but we will make it. A little bit of rain, no big deal. Alright guys, we finally made it. We're actually underneath, we're in a gas station here to stay out of the rain. As you can see, it's kind of coming down a little bit. So we've got some direct cases here of a book you guys know I like. Spawn number 9. A whole lot of them. And then for all you Max fans, a whole case of Max. Some more Spawn 9s. And then you guys will watch my CGC video, a bunch of Spider-Man Limited number 1. So we're going to do something with those. And then we have some short boxes here of some stuff. Not bad.
I just grab bunches of stuff, man. It's...
Yeah. Well, I mean, you said he's got...
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna overwhelm us.
Second print. With the Doomsday stuff, you want to look for the 4th and 5th print. Psylocke, Jim Lee. Yikes. Someone took a bite out of that one. Deadpool, ASM. Spidey 2099, Predator. Jubilee. Fantastic Four. Let me take just a couple of looks out of here.
Those are all really high grade.
Oh, they look really high.
Considering none of them were Lords, so I'm amazed to be honest with you.
Usagi. Alright, we'll have to get into the second box. Here we go, box number 2. Oh yeah, we talked about those.
Even some stuff in here I'd grade myself. But I have 2 short boxes at my house of stuff I just need to grade.
I know that feeling. Far too well.
There's a number 1 in there somewhere too.
Yeah, I think I saw the number 1. Ugh.
Yeah, I know. I said the same thing. It's a start for somebody, though.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know if you ever heard me say entry-level grade.
Yeah.
Get in at an entry-level grade, and you could always get better. Go better. Some modern stuff in here too. Super modern. This is like.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Journey into Mystery, my run. Is this a first print?
I believe so. That is autographed.
This?
Yeah. I know.
I love that book. All right. Let's see what we can do. All right, guys, got a little hairy there for a little bit, but at the end of the day, you saw it. We were able to take this bad boy home. 200 copies of Spawn number 9, which is the first Angela, which you've heard me talk about as a kind of a spec book. Fingers crossed for her to show up. As well as Spider-Man Unlimited number 1, 50 copies of that. That came home as well. I only wanted to go over a few books here because you kind of saw most of the stuff. But I'm going to show you real quick 2 DC, 2 Marvel, and then 5 books that I'm pre-screening at a 9.8. So first up is the Batman 181. It is super low grade. This is the first appearance of Poison Ivy. There's a centerfold in this book, but this particular one, it's missing. So if you ever find this in the wild, you have to go right to the centerfold. There's a Batman and Robin pinup. That is missing from this particular book. It is considered incomplete, but it is a nice low grade entry level book for somebody who wants the first appearance of Poison Ivy. Another DC book, Mad Love. This is actually signed by Paul Dini. Unfortunately, because it's signed, we won't be sending that to CGC. We don't want that ugly green label. But it is in really high condition. This is going to be an awesome book for the auction coming up eventually, whenever that comes. This is going to be a great book, as well as this. They're probably both going to show up in the auction. Now let's go into 2 Marvel spec books. Here's one, Eternals number 3. I believe this is the first appearance of Circe. Nice book. Circe's coming. The Eternals are coming. We already know that. There's a book. This particular one is probably like a 7580. I won't be sending it to CGC, but it still has a little value to it. Next one's a big-time spec book. This is a hot X-Men book right now. This is X-Men 129, first Hellfire Club. This is the first White Queen. There's actually a whole bunch of first appearances in here. Again, this is probably closer to an 8.0. We're not going to be sending that to CGC either, but that is a really hot book right now. Again, Uncanny X-Men 129, Eternals number 3. This is Mad Love and Batman 181. All right, now I want to show you just 5 more quick ones. All of these are going to CGC in a pre-screen 9.8. You guys are going to see them come back and see me either be happy or sad. The first one is The Killing Joke. 5 copies of these. 5 copies of these, okay? All of them pristine, all going to CGC. We're going to pre-screen this thing 9.8. They all look real pretty, every single one of them. So even if we get 2 or 3 out of 5, I don't even have a 9.8 in my personal collection, so I may keep it. All right, Sandman number 1. Huge book, very expensive in a 9.8. We're going to pre-screen this at a 9.8 and hope for it. We're going to hope for it. Next up, a book that in a 9.6 is maybe $100, $150. In a 9.8, it's pushing $1,000. This is the highest graded copy I've ever had. It does need a little bit of a press because there's a little bit of waviness. This is Transformers number 1. This is an excellent copy. It's absolutely beautiful, and I mean, it's probably a 9.6 if it's not a 9.8, but we're going to send it out. Next one's another bit of a spec book. I have one of these in a 9.8, but it wouldn't hurt to have more. This is Uncanny X-Men 221. This is the first appearance of Mr. Sinister. This is in there, and this one's going out, again, for a 9.8 pre-screen. Last but not least, this is a first print. I've never had this book in a 9.8, but I've had multiple copies of it. This is The Dark Knight Returns. First print, again, going out for a 9.8 pre-screen. There is no crease like the book has ever been opened. All right, so this looks ultra high grade. And again, you guys are going to see all these books come back, hopefully graded in a 9.8. Not to repeat myself 5,000 times, but so that's that. This guy was awesome, super nice, wonderful to work with. We both had to battle the elements. We ended up, like you saw, in a gas station underneath the overhang just to make this all work out, and it did. So thank you guys for watching. That's it for this video. Don't forget, please hit the thumbs up on your way out. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this pickup. It was awesome. 200 copies of Spawn number 9, man. Some of those are going to go out to the CGC. That's it. Again, content Mondays and Thursdays. You know this by now. Live shows just kind of showing up at random. But that's it again. For me, thank you as always. And remember, keep it comics.